love it there. The cocktail place that I booked for us after. This is like the one time a year that I will wear glitter on my eyes. Christmas. It's true. Just gorgeous girls.
Oh, he's a good cookie. Wow. Happy Christmas. Done. Go get your smears. Good morning. She's back. She's unpacked, well, kind of unpacked. I at least took the stuff out of the suitcases, which is progress, you know, 2023, new year, new me and all that. I'm making a promise to myself that I will unpack within 24 hours because honestly, sometimes the suitcase be sitting there for a week and it's a bit of a joke. This section of the apartment isn't too bad, but safe to say, everything from this threshold backwards is not very pretty. You know, just look at the makeup, look at the hair, be distracted by that. I'm starting my second day of the year in New York. Kind of on a good note though, if you see all of this stuff, I'm about to head to my first closet sale. I've been wanting to do a closet sale forever, and the opportunity to do it with some other amazing New York Asian gals popped up, and I am just so excited. It is also an opportunity to do a meetup. I haven't done a meetup in ages. Sorry I didn't get to let you guys know in advance. That's why you have to follow me on Instagram, guys. Opportunity for me to start the year on a bit of a decluttering note. I'm actually already running a little bit behind. I refuse to leave without eating. Relying heavily on the carbs right now. This is an Irish loaf, thick cut white bread. Yes, I did smuggle this entire loaf in my suitcase. Irish slice pan, you just can't beat it. Also, this is what is keeping my body machine well oiled. Breakfast time is supplement time. That's when I know I'm never going to forget to take it. If you're going to do a magnesium, because this morning I can already feel like the stress coming on. These vitamins, which are spray, so chic, love, and I've been taking them for 2 months and honestly love them. Fairly simple, just 4 main things that I'm taking, as my Seed DSO1 Daily Symbiotic. You're definitely running low, but I've been taking these for like a year as my pre and probiotic, and I really love them. They're actually sponsoring this video. Thanks, Seed. The goal today is not to spend all the money that I make in the store. Can you tell I'm frantic? I'm frantic, sorry. Seriously, the furniture in here, weak. I'm in love with this couch. Oh, there she is, the organizer du jour. Jess, aka Jess Glistening. Who do we have down here? We have Vivian with her very colourful rack compared to mine. Hello. Oh my god, how am I not going to buy anything in this store? This is really tough. This is the hostess with the mostess right here.
I'm shopping.
These are kind of sick. Alien transformation complete. Oh my god, everyone's just come so fast. I'm so nervous.
You might be a 38. I like them.
Tell everyone your name.
Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm from Manchester. I've just moved to New York, but I've been following Tara for about 5 years now, ever since she moved here.
Still here, guys. Still here. But yeah, what you have? You have
I've got
the Reformation, Libra dress, some good memories in that stress. But the Sims it's a bit chaotic, but it's fun. Danny stopped and said hello. I just had the loveliest conversation. She's such a sweet little angel. You could tell. But how's your day going?
Great, amazing. Tara, everything you see online of her is so true in person.
It's all fake.
She's absolutely the best.
Oh, thank you, Danny. That's so sweet. Guys. Look at this. Sabrina is coming through with a Lover Sunday and a card. I can't. No, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, you are the best. Oh, it's a puppy. You see from the bags under my eyes, I am wrecked. But I'm going home with my bits now. Pretty much everything sold. Maybe like 3 or 4 pieces left, but this was the building I was in, so if you want to check out the furniture, you come in this door, you go up to the 2nd floor, and it's at Renew Finds. Good morning. Even without the blinds all open, it's a lovely bright day today, which means it's going to be a good day. Also, chamomile tea should be illegal. I've had it in so long, and I had it before bed last night. What is in this stuff? Second most important thing, this mug. I love it. I haven't been outside in a few days. Ooh. So before I do anything else, I'm gonna go for a walk because in the spirit of new habits, I want to be less sedentary. It's just been very windy, like gale force winds. I've been hearing people getting thrown around outside. Feels relaxing already. Oh yeah, this is nice. Good for the mental health. Oh my god, look at this dog. I'm dying. Where's your owner, buddy? Okay, so I'm back. I've actually been back for a little while. I've cleaned myself up, as you can see. And yes, I am re-wearing this top from the end of last week's video because, I don't know, the blue just makes me happy. I really feel like this shade of blue is my color. My 10k steps in actually really wasn't as long as I thought it would be, so I definitely want to keep that up, especially in the way that I did it. I kind of did the package run with the 10k steps like beforehand, so it made me feel like I was really going out with a bit more of like a purpose, and that's a journey I have to do anyway because I get like my expensive packages sent to a particular place. Some very good deliveries today. My customized planner came. A 3-month refill of Seed DS01 Symbiotic came. Some interiors bits because this week, I don't know if today or I'll do it tomorrow, but I really want to make some changes to the apartment that I'm pretty excited to kind of dive into. Got one a new interiors piece which actually just came earlier. It's getting on and the light's going really fast, so I kind of just want to get stuck in. Let's open some packages. As I mentioned earlier, got my 3-month refill. Love it, very straightforward. Okay, so here is the tea with the DS01 Daily Symbiotic. It's a prebiotic and a probiotic, and I take it to just help support and improve my digestive and gut health. I worked with Seed last year for an Instagram campaign, and I honestly just continue using them, and I'm going to tell you why. Overall, my experience working with Seed and just seeing their ethics in terms of like how much they educate their partners, the traceability of their ingredients, the amount of science that goes into designing a product like this, testing this little guy goes under, it just left me with a lot to like about the brand. I think there's a lot of talk about, you know, probiotics, prebiotics, you know, do they even survive the journey through digestion? It's a ViaCap designed capsule, so it's actually a capsule within a capsule. It's made of a prebiotic outer capsule and a probiotic inner capsule. The way that it's designed basically makes it a very effective way for delivering the goods. It's protected as it makes its way through all of the stomach acid, the bile salts, the enzymes, everything that's kind of found in your stomach. That all of the live little probiotics in here actually reach the small intestine and down into your colon. I really dislike fermented foods and yogurts and things that people typically eat. This is one of the main ways that I get that good bacteria. It's doing a lot of good stuff down there. It also helps maintain the gut barrier integrity, and when that's strong, you just absorb your nutrients better, feel better, your skin's clearer, and you've got just one less problem. If you're new to something like this, I would always recommend starting on a half dose, so 1 capsule instead of 2, and not having it on an empty stomach. But I've been taking this type of thing for a long time, so I can take it first thing in the morning. Seen them around and you've been toying with the idea, or you're just new to this and it really intrigues you, especially coming on from my last video, do in fact have a 15% off your first month supply of Seed DS01 Symbiotic. It's just Tarmars. I will also leave a link in the top line of the description if you want to check it out. Actually never had a planner. Number 1, because I'm too indecisive, classic Libra. I'm not like a really indecisive person, but for stuff like that I am. I always end up doing my planning, my scheduling, everything in notebooks. It's not, I want to do a lot this year, and I just need something a bit clearer with like dedicated pages for, you know, actually hitting my goals. So I designed one on papier. It just came, not sponsored, anything like that. I love it. I knew I was gonna love it, but I love it even more in person. Changed the writing to a different pink. I have my name on it, Tara, and then I also added time to bloom because this is the year, guys. This, I feel so energized. Also,
I think all planets are direct right now for the first time in so long. There's no planets retrograding.
it's full steam ahead energy. I've been feeling it. Feel like it's time to bloom, baby. Like the layout, they have obviously the calendars at the front. Also have these monthly kind of goal lists, which I really like. I nearly went for the pink one because I was just like, you know what, the pink one's a bit softer. And I was looking at the green, and green is my favorite color. To me, green signifies growth and expansion. It sounds mental, but I found myself resisting wanting to pick the green, even though I love the green. Because I knew looking at that green every day, those words would kind of ring true to my head, and I would maybe feel the pressure. It sounds silly, it's just me picking a color of a journal. But as soon as I recognized that little resistance I was feeling to the idea of growth, I was like, no, I'm gonna get the green. This lovely black simple tray, which should fit perfectly for the project that I'm doing. You're gonna have to stay tuned and see. I did treat myself to new trainers because if there's anything I'm gonna wear, it's trainers. And I don't have like a crazy shoe collection. I keep my shoe collection very small and concise. Sometimes, you know, things are like a trend and they pass and you forget about them, but I truly have been wanting these for 6 months. And then once I decided I wanted them, it's just so hard to get them. It's so hard to get them in women's sizing. At Salomon's, oh my goodness. Girl has entered her gorpy era. Look at them, look at them. And I'm so sorry if you're going to be looking for these, because I tend to pick trainers that are so hard to get your hands on. But yeah, I feel like Salomon's are the it shoe of the moment. I wish I'd gotten them earlier now, because now I feel like everyone has them. But I think they're a very practical shoe. My favorite type of shoe is like a lightweight shoe that also feels like my foot is supported in all the right areas. And I definitely think that, what are these? These are the XT Wings 2. USA men's 6.5 is the equivalent of a women's 7.5. This all seems very chaotic and not the prettiest. But damn, is it Flavor Town. We got the Kerrygold cheese melted onto the Irish Big Toast Irish Pride bread. We've got a red onion jam picked up from the English market in Cork. Stunning. That's on there with some butter. We got fresh tomatoes. And we are going for just the classic cheese and onion sandwich. I forgot how elite raw yellow onion is in cheese. Also considering adding some of this ham. Honestly, it's really bad. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if I threw it at the wall, it would bounce like a piece of rubber. So I think we're just gonna stick with cheese and tomato and some Irish crisps. What do we have in this little crisp cover? We have potatoes and we have a pack of Hunky Dories. Ooh. In all her glory. Oh, daylight. She deserved daylight. This is a very Irish meal right here. Sorry, we're back where we dropped off yesterday. Good day. I got my 10k steps in, did the package run. I'm actually glad that I ended up rolling on to filming this today because I've gotten a chance to show you what else came. I got the Jolie, it's called the filtered shower head. Anytime I'm in New York, but especially in the winter, like the ends of my hair get so dry. My skin is so much drier. Like I already have dry skin, so it's just like extra dry. Some of you recommended this shower head filter. These ain't cheap, but I'm finally ready to make the switch because it's just gotten to the point now where I'm sick of it, and what's the point in spending a crap ton of money on skincare? It's cost probably the same amount as like 3 skincare products anyway. So we're gonna try it out. So I will haunt them for a discount code or see if I can join some affiliate link or something like that. This is the shower head. Obviously comes in other colors, but it just attaches onto like a standard American kind of screw shower head top. And it comes with a cute little wrench. I'll be keeping her. Each filter lasts 3 months, so I am gonna probably sign up to get them sent out, otherwise I'm gonna forget. I hope that's tight enough. Let's test it. This on. Oh, okay. Seems fine. Excited. I'll keep you posted. Like, I love a bit of bouge in my everyday routine. Like, forget designer bags. This is luxury to me. Putting you guys on a tripod, but don't you just hate when somebody rings your doorbell? Like with my buzzer went, obviously it's for my apartment, like you have to ring my apartment number. Buzzed the delivery guy in and then he left me. Sorry, we missed you. Signature required. I'm like, I'm here. just buzzed you in. Like, so let me explain the plan of action. This unit by the window, which me and my ex kind of designed and built when we moved in. Designed this unit, we obviously thought about it as a workspace. We ended up putting the shelves in it. Obviously, like, this is so much more storage in an apartment where I have like literally hardly any storage at all. So I'm like, you know what, I can still use that as a table. I'll just pull up a chair or whatever. The problem is it's actually quite uncomfortable to sit here. Like, anytime I film here, I'm always so awkward because I've nowhere to put my knees. The original ideas I had for this was it to not be a shelf in the middle, and you can kind of like tuck your legs in there like as you're working. But I am just sick of doing my makeup in the bathroom. I just don't think your makeup ever comes out as good. You never get like a true sense of how it looks, and it's just like not a fun place to do makeup, not an encouraging, conducive environment to like play with makeup. And I just feel like it would be so much more fun to do my makeup up here. If you haven't already guessed it, the aim today is to convert this from storage space to more of a vanity work from home desk situations. I'll just be like a lot happier, and I think it'll be also really good for content because I just find like I can't film. I feel like I can downsize a lot of this. I feel like it's kind of turned into that like extension of the junk drawers, which I've yet to do. I have done a really good clear out of almost everything in the apartment. Like, I love to know what's in my apartment. Task today is to get my taxes over with because it's tax season, and I was trying to do it over there and I'm just like, I can't. The only way I'm gonna get my taxes done today is if I have the incentive of sitting at this window and doing it. Oh my god, why are millennials like this? Keeping boxes for a speaker that I've had for about 4 years. And this hunk of junk. You think you know a junk cabinet, you know, and then you start pulling all the stuff out. Yeesh, finding some stuff there from my previous relationship. Anyway, moving on, what we're working with. Managed to downsize quite a bit, and it's a very good opportunity to get rid of stuff. This is my plan, and this is why I got the tray. Picture me every day just, you know, pulling out my tray of bits and bobs. I pull over my perfect little stool for this spot. I get to like sit in now. Oh my god, that's already so much better. I just choose from my makeup menu of the day. I've got my most used makeup, like my everyday makeup, want to try pouch, or things that are just like new to my routine that I want to give a go. All my brushes, my eye creams. I'm the type of person when I get ready I kind of leave a trail of destruction behind me, so I can just throw everything messily on there if I want to, and then can just get it out of sight. I've actually got room to move around, can you believe? I'm gonna keep the shelf in case I change my mind or just not end up using it as much, but I feel like I will. This is just so much nicer. The dining table is just drab. I'm sorry, it is. Look at that. Oh, look. Oh, I love that now. Let's assemble this light, shall we? Because I got a very beautiful light fixture that I'm hoping will replace my night light, because I've had this little concrete block since my very first apartment in New York 7 years ago. And it's just like, it's not my, neither is this table actually. This table with the pin legs is also not my style, but it's just, it fits so perfectly in this little nook area that I can't, like, there's just no point replacing it. We have been wanting a new light. Also, this one just is very, very bright for reading. Like a mid-century modern style vintage lamp. It's actually from Europe. Kind of hard to tell how big it is. Now that it's actually here, it is actually quite a big table lamp, so it might be with this there as well, it might be like a bit too much, but I have somewhere else in mind that it can work. Okay, I don't have facial dysmorphia like I did when I was a teenager, because these cameras make you feel so weird, like, because they're wide angle, you just never look in the right perspective. It's like looking at your face on an iPhone, it just looks different to real life. On these little wide angle lenses, you just look ugly. You just look ugly. Open the base first. It is vintage, so she needs a bit of tightening up, which is fine. This is the chrome base. I've always wanted some chrome accents in this apartment because I think it works really well with what I have. This is one of the best keyring attachments I could recommend. This little Phillips screw head. Also, Jenny sent me home with her Red Room podcast keyring. I love, very David Lynch. Kind of hard to know what's going on with this light bulb. And this is love these kind of frosted globe shades. I think they always look so expensive and chic. So I just plugged it in quickly just to see. I think I will move it next to my bed, just not today because I really want to get started on that. But there's a little preview of how it looks. Isn't she beautiful? The thing about that light silhouette that I just think is so timeless, so gorgeous. If you know, you know. But I think I'm gonna have to bring it somewhere to get it like properly tightened because I really don't want to break it, and I could not figure out the inner workings of that thing. I already guessed from my bed, I don't mind that sort of aesthetic where things are kind of on the floor. I know that's not for everyone. I prefer to have this light on over here and sort of cast a soft glow this way when I'm reading. Hey, that faffing about was fun, but back to work. I've actually been pretty busy since I've been back. I think I've been back around 2 weeks now. Work. It may not look like it on the vlog because I'm obviously vlogging when I'm having chill time, but it really has just been catching up on deadlines, things I was booked for while I was away, and yeah, it's been good. And I've honestly just been focusing a lot on myself. I've also been doing dry January. Winter, people aren't socializing as much anyway, but I've only met like 1 or 2 close friends, and then I've just used the rest of the time to work and get into better habits and just kind of set myself up, you know, start the year as we mean to go on. And I've honestly never felt better. Like, I've been going to bed earlier, which is really good. It means that my body is healing, because if you are a night owl, I've been a night owl my entire life. I don't get sleepy, I just decide when I go to sleep, and you know, it can often be 2 a.m, 3 a.m, getting drowsy at around 11:30 now, which means my cortisol is lowering and my body is getting better. Nurturing myself in a lot of ways. I've been pampering myself in a lot of ways. I've been good to myself in a lot of ways. And with just exercise, I'm not setting myself these crazy unrealistic goals, stuff that I feel like I can potentially do for the rest of my life that doesn't require me to go to class. To me, that's kind of like at-home workouts and walking. So I've been trying to either get 10k steps in or do like a 20-25 minute Pilates or like at-home workout of some kind, because I think those are things that realistically you can do for the rest of your life. So I've been doing well. This week is a bit more social now that I've got a lid on like my personal life and work and like my, you know, hopefully my good habits. I know I'm going to definitely feel better after I get these taxes over with, because they've just been like plaguing my mind. I usually don't leave it this late. Caught me slipping. Didn't film it, but can we just take a second for tonight's dinner? I would say my favorite style of cooking and plating up when I get it right is a beautiful mess. I was in the mood for kind of like a kebab shop kebab. I have like no wraps or anything, but I had all the rest of the ingredients like cucumbers, tomatoes, red onion, white onion. Chicken breast I absolutely nailed, and then it's all on a bed of like homemade chips. I had some like kind of dilly yogurt dressing. We are very tired looking, but I put in a good day today. Taxes are done. Waiting on that tax bill estimate, like, pray for me. Honestly, I know I keep banging on about it, but I got so much done today, and I'm still like, the reason I'm talking about this like transition and like my health and all of that kind of stuff so much is because this is brand new to me, guys. I've never had this kind of vitality in my life, and not even on like a physical sense, but also like on a mental sense, in like my environment and my family. And I think it's just like quiet right now, and it's really allowing me to nurture myself. I was scrolling through TikTok and this girl was doing a tarot card reading, and before I could even keep scrolling, she was just like, "You've broken a 7-year curse. Well done. You're out the other side." In the spirit of being excited, I did my first ever vision board. So here is your January reminder before the month is out. If you've never done one, or if you just haven't done one yet, join me, do one, because it was actually really fun. I'm purposely filming this on my iPhone and not zooming in because I don't want you little freaks putting bad juju all over my 2023 vision board. Okay, I'm joking. Like, I do believe in keeping your desires, your aspirations kind of to yourself a little bit. Like, that would be my tip, is every time you get like excited about an idea, you don't need to tell everyone. Don't go running and telling the whole town. Only I would say only choose 1 or 2 very, very, very close-knit people to you, because I just think it removes a lot of pressure. You never know what apps are out there working against you, you know. But I'm showing you because I also know that sometimes it's hard to visualize a vision board. I did it kind of collage style, so hold on. I did the collage in Photoshop, then I kind of drew words that kind of I felt like resonated, or kind of elaborated on some of those images, like keywords, and ideas sort of around the pictures, and I feel like that's when it really came together. But I've got some quotes kind of dotted in there too. I feel like the left side is very travel heavy, a fashion image, a beauty image, kind of fitness goal, also a little kind of passion project and spiritual section, a little chunky section to continue on that kind of spiritual growth and enlightenment hopefully in 2023, and just explore that some more. Theme of my vision board, harking back to my planner, is time to bloom. So I wrote that kind of in big pink writing, and then one of the main first quotes that I read on it was, sometimes you just need to start doing all the things you said you were going to do before there was fear, before there was doubt, before there was worry. Sometimes the brief moment of bravery that allowed you to believe your dreams are actually possible needs to be enough for you to actually start chasing them. Those two quotes are very much, I feel like, the theme of how my year is going to go and what I'm aiming to achieve and accomplish. And I definitely will say, like, I totally believe in the power of writing things down. Up to this point, I only experimented with the lists, but this is the first time I've done something visual. And I will say, like, you don't need to, you know, I have all of these programs, but even if you do like a Pinterest board of all of this stuff and really spend time going over it and being concise and removing the ones that are kind of like doing it this way and trying to fit it all on this page really forced me to be concise. The benefit of this is that I have way more clarity than I would have had. So thank you, Seed, for sponsoring this video. This is your kind of last call reminder. If you want to try out Seed DS01 Daily Symbiotic, the link will be in the description, as well as the code TARMERS for 15% off your first supply. If you want to try it, check it out. I already started filming the next vlog and I'm excited to kind of really dive in. So I hope you're out there taking good care of yourselves and making the most of the end of January, first month of 2023 down. Mental. I need some sleep, so I will see all of your gorgeous faces in February. Bye!